Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Be Competent in English. I am your teacher Nafeesa Ali, and today in this video I am going to tell you about past progressive tense, or you can call it past continuous tense. And you know it's very important for you to learn this tense so that you can be competent in English. Okay, fine, let's start the video. But before I start the video, I would like to tell you that if you are new to my channel, do subscribe it so that you can get all my latest video. Okay, fine. Let's start with the formula of the past progressive tense first. In the past progressive tense, we are going to follow the same basic structure of the English language, that is subject, verb and the object. Okay, fine. But in this tense, we are going to use the past form of the auxiliary verb be, that is was and were, with the present participle form of the verb, that is ing. You can say like I was reading and they were playing. Okay, fine. Is it clear? Furthermore, in this tense we use the expressions while and when, which are the two subordinating conjunctions. Use while for describing long action and when for short action. We are going to use this while and when throughout whenever we are using the past progressive tense. Okay, fine. Is it clear? Now let's start with the usages of the past progressive tense. Past progressive tense is just the opposite of the present progressive tense. Okay, the present progressive tense you talk about the things which are happening now, but in the past progressive tense we are going to talk about the things which have happened in the past. Okay, fine. And we use this tense to talk about the ongoing action in the past, like two actions happening at the same time in the past. For example, I was reading book while my mother was cooking in the kitchen. Yeah, understand? In this, two actions were happening at the same time. When two actions were happening at the same time in the past, use past progressive tense, and you are going to use the subordinating conjunction while. I was cleaning the house. My brother was working on the computer. Okay, fine. When you are using while, both of your sentences are going to be in the past progressive tense. Okay, fine. And it doesn't matter whether you used any of the action first. But when you start your sentence, while I was cleaning the house, then you put a comma, then you say, my brother was working on the computer. Whenever you start your sentence with the while, then put a comma after the first clause, and then you continue other clause. But when you don't start your sentence with the while, like you say, I was cleaning the house while my brother was playing the computer, then there is no need of using any comma in this context. Okay, fine. Is it clear? Fine. Secondly, we use past progressive tense to talk about the actions when one action is interrupted by another actions. Like for example, I say, when I was sleeping, the light went off. Means when he was doing the action of sleeping, and the action of sleeping was interrupted by the light went off. So whenever it so happened, when you want to talk about two actions, which is one action is interrupted by another action, use past progressive tense. But in this case, one sentence is going to be in your past progressive tense and another going to be in the past simple past tense. Okay, fine. When the light went off, we were having dinner. Furthermore, we use past progressive tense to talk about our habits, like somebody's habits, our own habits, like he was all the time complaining about his co-workers. Fine. Whenever you want to talk about some habits in the past, some habitual action in the past, then you are going to use this tense. Okay, fine. Is it clear? Furthermore, yes, how to make this past progressive tense negative? In order to make this tense negative, just add not with was and were. Was not. I was not reading the book when you called me. Okay. They were not playing the game when the rain started. Okay, fine. Is it clear? And furthermore, in order to make a questions, yes and no questions, you are going to use the was and were. Like you say, were you studying when the light went off? Okay, fine. This is the way you ask the yes and no questions with the help of was and were. Okay. Furthermore, when you want to ask the questions using the 5 W's and H, the formula is you just use the question word and the rest of the sentence. Like, what were you doing when I called you yesterday? Is it clear? Then, why were you crying while watching the movie? Okay, is it clear? Then where were you going when it was raining? Okay, fine. Is it clear? This is the way you make the questions with what with 5 W's and H and with yes and no questions. Is it clear? I hope you have understood today's lesson. If you have any questions or any queries, you can just write in the question sections. It would be my pleasure to answer your questions. And yes, you can follow me on my Facebook page, Be Competent in English. I think you are going to learn a lot of new things about English language on that page. Okay, fine. See you in the next video. If you like the video, don't please click on the like button, and see you in the next video. Bye for now.